Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, at every stage, advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, I would like to invite Dr. Joshua Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional welcome to country.
Budri Mulunul, everyone. Nalawe. Good morning. Welcome to the lands of the Wallamadigal. I belong, and my father belong, to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to firstly pay my respects to the country, its people, and to thank the university for their acknowledgement of us and their invitation to welcome you here today. That acknowledgement is important for our people and is very much appreciated, particularly by the elders of the community. My family is in fact descended from Yarramundi, a respected elder and clever man from the Burrabarongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival could be best secured if we could learn about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering a formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years, and it was using her newly acquired skills to lobby and, in some time, secure land for herself and her family out along Richmond. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, and it became known as Blackstown, which the present day of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your family is today, and for good reason. You see, your success is our success. Your advancement is our advancement. Now, this is probably better understood in traditional times when camp groups were a lot smaller, and clans abide by strict sharing laws, which meant that the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of your camp. Your skills and good fortune were enjoyed by all. Your efforts will literally nourish the rest of the community, and in turn you were looked after by them. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in very many respects, and I occasionally like to use this to recommend them to yourselves as an example, a model, and a benchmark of what we can expect from today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 200 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he had ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools that they carried, they were naked, they made their shelters from barks of trees without cutting them down, harvesting food from the earth without excessive tilling. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homeless. Armies were unknown, as were forts, jails, and even fences. People cooperated to collect the resources that they needed and they were shared according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands were maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting, with our rivers, waterways kept clean and unpolluted, which people have been drinking out of for the past 20,000 years. This was not a dream. This was not an ideal vision. This was normal life for the longest time, and really not that long a time ago. And I see no reason why we should not expect any less of ourselves and our children, for that is what our ancestors enjoyed. Yes, there is a whole lot more of us now, but we are clever people, and there is much magic still left in this world. So I would say to expect a great and wonderful things from your life. Life is normally good, and we're normally very happy people. So share your gifts and keep following the beautiful spirit within yourselves that has got you this far. Together we can create a country which we can not only be proud of, but can secure a future that is worthy of our children, that we can all do a little bit. I'll do my bit by winding up and letting you graduate. I just wish to say congratulations to you all. Enjoy your day, and for the very best for all your futures. Thank you, Yanu, and welcome.
Distinguished guests, I am pleased to introduce Pro-Chancellor of Macquarie University, Professor Nick Mansfield.
Thank you very much, Joshua, for that welcome to country. We're here this morning to celebrate learning and education, and it adds a huge amount of significance to the occasion to be able to connect it to the long traditions of wisdom, knowledge and learning that have been enacted on this place for many thousands of years. So it adds a huge amount to the significance of the ceremony. Thank you. Colleagues, guests, families and friends of our graduands, and most importantly, all our graduands. It's my distinct honour and pleasure to welcome you here to this graduation ceremony. I bring an especially warm greeting to graduands and guests from the members of the Macquarie University Council, the university's governing body. It's our hope that today is a very happy and memorable occasion for all of you. Now I see and hear that we have a number of small children and even perhaps a baby or two here today, and I want you to know that they are especially welcome. I also want you to know that we do not expect small children to remain either still or quiet through the course of the ceremony. This is very much an event for families and friends, and small children are especially welcome. So today is a milestone day. Today we celebrate the wonderful achievements of those of you about to graduate. Completing a university degree is not an easy thing. It requires an intelligent and inquiring mind, determination and perseverance, and you've made many sacrifices along the way in pursuit of your end goal. You've worked hard to get to this point, and you should feel proud of what you've accomplished. We as a university are certainly very proud of your achievements, and I'm pleased to be able to congratulate each and every one of you. I also want to especially welcome the families, supporters and friends of our graduands who were here with us this morning as invited guests. The fact that you've been invited by one of our graduands to share in one of the most memorable days of their lives shows that you've been a positive and important influence. So to our invited guests, congratulations to you too, and thank you for celebrating this great occasion with us. Now, graduates mightn't realise it, but we're about to participate in one of Europe's oldest social rituals. If you were to pick a date, say around 1500, and look to see what Western social institutions were around at that time that are still around with us today, and you'd find that there are only about 60, including the Roman Catholic Church, the parliaments of England, Iceland and the Isle of Man, and 6 Swiss cantons. cantons. All the rest of the institutions that were around at that time and that are still around are universities. In fact, graduation ceremonies are even older than that. For more than 800 years, graduates have been donning gowns just like the ones you're wearing and participating in ceremonies just like this one. And since those earliest graduations, the ceremony has remained almost unchanged, a defining part of the culture of every university and its students around the world. Now, we all realise that Macquarie University is not one of those ancient institutions. In fact, we're just over 50 years of age. Though we're amongst the younger universities in the world, we're certainly very proud to participate in this time-honoured tradition. We all know that youth, however, has advantages. Macquarie is a very modern, outward-looking and forward-looking institution. We enjoy an enviable reputation for world-leading research excellence, engagement and impact. We're continually progressing by extending our partnerships, course offerings and facilities. We have a proud tradition of innovation and discovery, and our pioneering approach is built upon a collaborative and connected learning community. Even though this recent few years have been a period of great challenge for everyone, it remains a very exciting time for the university amidst much change, and the vision for this remarkable campus continues to unfold. Macquarie University has over 214,000 graduates living in more than 140 countries around the world. It's very clear we're looking forward and on the move, and so, of course, are you. Some of the things we all value about Macquarie University, however, will never change. The friendliness, inclusiveness and approachability of our staff and students is often commented on by visitors to the university, both from Australia and from around the world. This is inherent to Macquarie's culture, and we intend that it will always be so. Remember, you will always be welcome here. Macquarie University will always be a leader in learning and teaching and a leader in the accumulation of wisdom, knowledge and understanding. However, our collective journey is also about building community, where we have shared values, where we share things in common, and when we care about each other, even when our points of view on a range of issues might diverge. In other words, the definition of an ideal community of scholars. Guests, academic and professional colleagues, and most importantly, our graduands, I offer you the warmest of welcomes to Macquarie University on this grand occasion. In just a few minutes, it will be my very great honour and pleasure to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. But first, it's my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Emeritus Professor Catherine Millard. Catherine Millard is a writer, interdisciplinary scholar and filmmaker with a passion for big ideas. Her films are internationally recognised and much awarded. Catherine's body of work as a writer, producer and director spans drama, documentary and everything in between. Key credits include The Bystander Story, Experiment 20, Shock Room, The Boot Cake, Travelling Light, Parklands and Light Years. Psychology and mental health, the interplay between stories and images, Charlie Chaplin and silent film are all recurring themes. In one strand of her work, Catherine collaborates with social psychologists to rethink landmark social experiments. Catherine is Emeritus Professor of Screen and Creative Arts at Macquarie University. A chromophile, she's currently writing a book on colour. I now invite Emeritus Professor Catherine Millard to deliver the occasional address.
Pro-Chancellor, members of the faculty, staff, guests, graduates, your families and friends, congratulations to everyone being awarded a degree today. Your many fields include media, writing, communication, archaeology and history. You've acquired many skills. They include evaluating different sources of information, evaluating competing stories, especially important in the contemporary world, to critically reflect and work with others. You have demonstrated an ability to persevere, to keep a commitment. One thing I have learned in my own life and career is that the field you started in can take you to many unexpected places. At around the age of 20, I bowed out of my first degree, in arts actually, when my enthusiasm for the community projects I volunteered for overtook my interests in my studies. In fairness to my younger self, I must point out that at the time, English courses did not include literature written past 1939. A sorry state of affairs. Later, after I had directed my first films, I found my way back to university to do postgraduate degrees in history and then film, which served me extraordinarily well. Later still, I found a way of combining academia and filmmaking. Unlikely as it seems now, one of my first jobs in film and television was a trainee storyliner on Neighbours. My employer soon discovered, as did I, this was a job to which I was spectacularly ill-suited. Sitting around a table, plotting a soap opera, I would never have believed that a decade or two later, I would be using my skills to help recover a lost set of stories about human behaviour, trawling through archives, restaging key experiments with actors in a film studio, and writing a book about it all. Post-war psychologists draw on images to entrench a particular set of stories of human behaviour, that most of us will inflict electric shocks on a fellow citizen when ordered to do so, act as a brutal prison guard when we put on a uniform, walk on by when we see a stranger in need. But it turns out there is even more compelling evidence that we resist unjust orders, help in emergencies, and cooperate with others to create change. In short, we are better than we think we are. I never would have expected to find myself in midlife in a small town in India's Kutch Desert making a film about silent film comedian Charlie Chaplin's most devoted followers, the Charlie Circle, participating in a kilometre-long Hindi Saints' Day procession dedicated to Chaplin's tramp, one of cinema's best known and most resilient characters, let alone being given the task of bringing the birthday cake. A cake shaped like a boot, after the boot the starving Chaplin eats in his film The Gold Rush. Large enough to feed a crowd, no pressure then. A cake that would not melt in almost 50-degree heat. There was no refrigeration in Adipur. My cooking skills, it must be said, are minimal. I set out to find help. My journey took me from Sweetheart in Sydney, the Taj Hotel and Jimmy's Bakery in Mumbai, to the Downtown Hotel in Gujarat, to sitting in the streets of Adipur, drinking chai and discussing the Charlie philosophy of life late into the night. Nothing is ever wasted. Experience is never wasted. I learnt you could change your mind. You could go back. I learnt that the dog on Neighbours was paid more than the trainee writers. I learnt that a cake covered in cashew marzipan is excellent at withstanding the extremes of heat and tastes delicious. I learnt that in crises, or even a baking emergency, most people will help. I learnt that if you follow your interests far enough, they enlarge and enrichen your world. So congratulations on the degrees that you are all being awarded today. It's a really significant achievement. It is also a great privilege to have access to quality education as we all have. I hope that you will find many opportunities to pursue your interests, utilise your skills, spark your imagination, follow your pathway, connect with others, and contribute to your communities in whatever way you would wish to. May you flourish. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Catherine. That was a fantastic, inspiring address. As Pro-Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at events just like this morning's and conferring degrees on those who've complied with the university's requirements for awards. I now call on Acting Registrar Dr. Leanne Holt to formally certify the eligibility of those who've met the requirements for their awards.
Pro-Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. I now call on Professor Chris Dixon, Interim Executive Dean at Faculty of Arts, to present the graduates. Professor Dixon.
Pro-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. Students and staff from the Faculty of Arts develop a critical, inquiring and curious mind. They work together within and across disciplinary boundaries to ask questions about socially complex problems. They identify paths of research, analyse and communicate ideas in creative formats and reflect on the skills and knowledge they need in order to understand the world, past, present and future. Students are encouraged to use their skills and talents to connect with local and global communities. This faculty includes research and study areas in ancient history, anthropology, education, English, geography and planning, Indigenous studies, international studies, law, media, music, communication and cultural studies, modern history, politics and international relations, philosophy, sociology, and security studies and criminology. Through transformative education, Faculty of Arts graduates are equipped to face social challenges with a deep, evaluative minds, strong reasoning and well-established ethical compass. They explore their creativity and passions while developing transferable skills like communication, critical thinking and digital literacy. These are skills that are extremely sought after by employers. To our graduates, as you reflect on these last few years, I'm sure you can all agree that Macquarie University is home to a wonderful community of people. The relationships and networks you have formed will continue to serve you well into your future as professional contacts, as academic mentors, and as lifelong friendships. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Arts whom you have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Media and Communications. Sophia Dmitriev. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Alessandra Arena. Harriet Atkins. Amy de Kock. Henry Forsyth Breeze. Kenny Huynh. Lucas Kurtzberger. Taylor Noble. Michelle Vanya. Tom Williams. Edward Yeh. Gigi Jung. Levi Bark. Who has been awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Joanna Bennett. Jessica Buckton. Who has also been awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Brooke Gallucci. And Brooke has also been awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Ginger Rose Harrington. And Ginger Rose has also received the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Peter Hartman. Jordan Henshaw. Aisha Josephson. Beatrice Machodi Pinto Cecilio. Alexander McRitchie. Holly Nethery. Hannah Newman. And Hannah has also received the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Catherine Panay. Olivia Perkins. Jacinta Pearce. Andrew Samuel. Nathan Sang. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Archaeology. Adrian Karadi. Sarah Fioretti. Riham Kandkar. Catherine King. Stephanie McFarlane. Hannah McLaughlin. Amy Tanswell. Rhiannon Witten. Daniel Wills. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Carl Anchike. Louis Anderson. Olivia Ash. Tasman Ashby. Amelia Austin. Celine Idogar. Ema. Okay. Ema Branley. Georgia Bewley. Lillian Burke. This is Sophie Burrell. Augustine Carr. Kimberly Carter. City Council. Samuel Courtney-Taylor. Tristan Cooter. Lane Creed. Svetva Jokoska. Mia Donovan. Chanel Elmarcian. Blake Erickson. Matthew Filer. Nicola Gappa. Genevieve Gardner. Douglas Gilbert. Amy Graham. Hattie Grant. Naida Habibi. Isabella Huggins. Ruby Innes. Callum Irving. Jessica Jarrett. This is Paul Kapalaris. Rachel Lay. Ryan Lee. Kin Feung Lee. J. Lindsay Anson. Brooke Linegar. Alexandra Malmgren. Gayatri Manoharan. Sarah McLeish. Tavishi Marish. Isabella Miletich. Taya Miller. Priyanka Hannah Muhan. Nicholas Maurice Bauer. Alexandra Mulvey. Patis Niprapatan. Christopher Pemberton. Laura Provensata No Sherwood. John Martin Pride. Elisabeth Raptis. Madison Scott. Jong Min Song. Nathan Stein. Tom Voss. Man Phai Wai. Leela Watkins Murphy. Eloise Wright. Aliza Shayer. Brandy Lila Shing. Freya Young. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Hellenic Studies, Kyla Lee Jananakis. And Kyla Lee has been awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media, Mitchell Babs. Alan De Rossi. Brady Dent McLean. Mitchell Farrugia. Loki Fowler. Diaz Frost. Amy Lee. Jasmine Mitrovic. Benjamin Morrison. John Paraskic Vopoulos. Priya Rai. Benjamin Smith. Emma Toole. George Chokos. Casey Vesperman. Jade Yee. Jenny Zhao. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media and Communications. Samin Al-Sasa Hamid. Angus Bick. Brooke Bolgoff. Ryan Callahan. Thomas Colfer. Molly Finnegan. Lachlan Foote. Jeremy Good. Lachlan Gordon. Emma Headley. Jordan Leonard. Hong Ming Loy. Jared Jern Wailoy. Lachlan McRae. Robert McCready. Eve McDonald. Felicity McManus. Sarah Mitchell. William Moores. Jenny Nguyen. Isabella Paparo. Philip Plaplayou. Chloe Polly. Liam Raymond. Ryan Roomy. Maria Roo Yodal. Bardway Sarkis. Yashi Shamar. Isabella Shepherd. Jedediah Taylor. Ruwei Wen Wang. Teresia Vaner. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Commerce and Master of Media and Communications, Yan Xuan Lin. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Creative Industries and Master of Marketing, Tushif Hussain. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Creative Industries and Master of Media and Communications, Sumiat Awong. Durva Gautam Baldota. Bo Ruwei Lee. Michael Morganti. Susan Rad. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Creative Industries with the degree of Master of Media, Reshma Ganesh Bubu. Hannah Prasad. Isabella Artien Zartan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Ancient History. Tiana Anderson. Melinda Blake. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Creative Industries. Toby McDowell-Jones. Min Feng Nguyen. Ngop Lin Chi Nguyen. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Creative Writing. Jacqueline Gree. Apologies. Lei Young. Now Jacqueline Gree. And Jacqueline has been awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Kylie Needham. And Kylie has also received the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Media and Communications. Rebecca Ann Santosh. Apurva Chaudhry. Yambasun Renchi Med Ucha. Kimberly Hemant Dub Holka. Suan Tuk Chang Nguyen. Pratikantam Jyotisa. Divya Ujit Takar. Pro-Chancellor, a higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of research-based coursework, postgraduate research training and a major research project. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Research. Nicole Best, for a thesis entitled Prescriptions and Circumscriptions, Identities of Maternity in New South Wales High Schools. Martin Shadwick, for a thesis entitled The Translocal Dimension of Christian Siblingship in the Early Church. Rachel Sims for a thesis entitled Introducing Bleed, a theoretical framework for video game analysis. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality, shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. Dr. Jack Clear for a thesis entitled The Wiradjuri Wars, analysing the evolution of settler colonial violence in New South Wales, 1822 to 1841. Well done. Dr. Christine Mayer for a thesis entitled Women of the Western Desert, Life in the Oases Villages of Egypt from Late Antiquity and the Byzantine Period. Well done. Dr. Gillian Smith awarded a Vice-Chancellor's Commendation for a thesis entitled The Hypostyle Hall at Karnak Temple, Approaches to Decoding Complexity and Experiencing a Monumental Space. Dr. Dragana Stostic awarded a Vice-Chancellor's Commendation for a thesis entitled A Genre-Based Investigation of Introduction and Methods Sections of Research Articles in Clinical Psychology, a Systemic Functional Perspective. Pro-Chancellor, that completes this morning's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Arts.
Pro-Chancellor, I call on Dr. Gillian Smith, who graduated with a Doctor of Philosophy, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Dr. Smith.
Pro-Chancellor, members of the university, fellow graduates and guests, I'm very honoured to be speaking to you today. Congratulations to all the graduates. Your hard work has paid off, and it will undoubtedly carry you through on your next adventure. Each of our journeys to be here today looks vastly different, each with its own unique set of challenges and achievements. I hope that your time at Macquarie has been as exciting and fulfilling as mine, and that you've each found a network of support to help you tame those challenges. My area of discipline is Egyptology, or the study of ancient Egypt, and it's fascinated me since I was a child. I was in Year 3 when I first learnt about ancient Egypt, and that year for my birthday, my parents gave me the first of many books on the subject. I was hooked. A few years later, when I was in high school, I wrote an overly enthusiastic letter to a renowned Egyptologist, and I received the advice that I should pursue a PhD. And just like that, my path has been set. Now, despite how pleased and how proud I am to be standing here today with this degree in my hand, what I can now recognise is that this goal is not the only thing that matters. While I've achieved what I initially set out to, I have also gained so much along the way. And it turns out, rather groundbreakingly, that it is the journey, not the destination, that matters. My time at university has lived up to all my expectations and in many ways has far exceeded them. I've learnt from and worked with individuals who inspire me with their dedication and enthusiasm for their discipline. My time has been filled with conversations with brilliant and innovative thinkers, with raw and unapologetic ambition. I have been given opportunities to travel and teach, and have been challenged and pushed to work harder and to be better. I'm constantly in awe of the people I have met along my journey, and I'm very much aware of my privilege to be here today. A wise professor in my department often says that a PhD is not a matter of intelligence, but rather it's a test of character and perseverance. I think that this is true for any university degree. What has carried us here today is not our cleverness, but it's that we've worked hard and we've put in the hours of dedication. We've learnt to think more critically of the world around us and to challenge our own and others' views. The skills and knowledge that we have acquired will be used to contribute to creating solutions to our world's problems and furthering the world before and the world after us. And so, whatever your journey was to be graduating here today, and whether you've been dreaming about today since you were a kid, or you've only just found an interest in your area of study, or maybe you're here to get the qualification you need for your career, today is a celebration of your character and your perseverance. It would be remiss of me not to take this opportunity to make some personal thanks. To the Department of History and Archaeology, which is filled with passionate and generous teachers, thank you for creating a community of support. To my supervisors, Dr. Susanna Binder and Associate Professor Boyo Okinya. Your time, guidance, and advice has been invaluable, as has your encouragement and kindness. And to my friends and my dear, dear family, you have supported me in 1,000,001 different ways, and I am thankful for every single one of them. Once again, congratulations to the graduates. It's time we go celebrate.
Thanks very much, Gillian, for those remarks and sharing your journey with us, and congratulations again on your degree.
Quando vengo soletta per la via, la gente sosta e mira. E la bellezza mia, tutta ricerca in me, ricerca in me da capo a piedi. Id assaporo allor la bramosia sottil che dagli occhi traspira, e dai palesi vezzi il tender sal agli occulti vetrò.
That was Ms. Susie Stengel. Will you please join me again in thanking her for that superb performance? Please also join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ, Heather Mowen-Boyd. And on the trumpet, Miss Melanie McLaughlin. I'd also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives from our alumni community who've come today to help celebrate the occasion. Graduates, this ceremony marks a change in your relationship with Macquarie University, but it certainly does not represent the end of your association with us. From today onwards, you're now part of the bigger Macquarie family. Our alumni network, which, as I mentioned earlier, has well over 200,000 members living in more than 140 countries around the globe, now welcomes you to its fold. We look forward to seeing you back on campus to attend alumni events, perhaps to undertake some further study, or simply to reminisce about the good times you spent here as a Macquarie University student. Graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. We urge you to commit to lifelong learning and inquiry. We urge you to set ambitious goals for yourselves. We urge you to continue the hard work that has brought you this far. And remember, the world isn't only changed by the great leaps forward made by people like Albert Einstein and Marie Curie, but by the many contributions, small and large, of people just like you. At Macquarie, we pride ourselves on developing each and every one of our students into engaged community citizens and leaders. So we urge you to always give thought to what you can do for others along the way. You don't have to do much sometimes to make a real difference to someone's life. Sometimes a small gesture or a kind word can mean an enormous amount. We challenge you to continue to exercise sound judgment and initiative, and to always be generous in offering practical advice and wisdom to those you meet on life's journey. Our hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you'll use what you've learnt here not only for your own benefit, but also for the betterment of the community. And in all you do, we charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. It's also our hope that you always remember the people who've helped you along the way, many of whom are here with us this morning. So to acknowledge their contribution and thank them for it, I'm going to ask you to do just a couple of things. First, I'd like all our new graduates to please stand. Now, place your testames on your seats behind you. Turn around to face your families and friends. And now it's time to give them a mighty round of applause. Okay. Turn around now. Don't sit down. Here on the dais behind me are representatives of our academic staff who've supported and led you throughout your journey. So please join me in thanking them. Graduates, please remain standing, but do pick up your testames. We don't want you to leave them behind. The official party is about to leave the graduation hall, followed in procession by the graduates. As we do, our organist will play the traditional recessional music of graduation, which has been played at ceremonies like this one for many hundreds of years. There's an age-old set of Latin lyrics to this music, which begins, Gaudiemus igitur dum sumus juvenes. Translation, this means, therefore let us rejoice, we will always be young. The song speaks in a whimsical way of youth and old age at the same time, of the brevity of life and the inevitability of death, of the state and city and of happiness. Again, to our newest graduates of Macquarie University, my warmest congratulations and every best wish for futures filled with success, satisfaction, and above all, with happiness. Now might I ask everyone to please stand. Shortly, I'll lead the official party out, followed by the graduates. I then invite you all to follow the graduates out of the graduation hall to enjoy some light refreshments outside. In closing today's celebration of your achievements, I say again, Gaudeamus igitur. Therefore, let us rejoice.